Dwayne Haskins, formerly of the Washington Redskins or the Washington whatever they are, and the backup most currently for Pittsburgh Steelers. He died not too long ago. He was hit by I want to say it was like a dump truck or something. He was on the side of the road, I guess, walking or running. He's an athlete. But he passed away, and I want to give a shout out to him because, it's a sad loss of life and such a young man and such a young career. But also because a lot of commentators, when saying their rest in peace on ESPN and other sports outlets, they had negative things to say or they spoke on his struggles with football.
Adam Schefter.
Yeah, it was more than him, but it's like, it can just be a black man losing his life and, farewells and respects.
Yeah, a tragic way. Like, it's always the media always displays us as criminals, as animals, as these people come from hard times and don't know no better. But when it's something that's tragically done to us, it's always some type of, salt to throw in the wound. Like, you got to speak about him having troubles in the NFL. First off, he was still a young man who had plenty of opportunity and range to work with people, and he still had a plan to play football. So you don't know exactly what he was thinking about or what he was going through, but for his family that's still here and people who are mourning him, people who are grieving him, that's out of pocket for you to even mention anything that had to do with his downfall of football, because football wasn't his life. He was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's, cousin, best friend. I don't know if he had kids, but he literally was somebody who was looked at and admired by many who came after him, who looked up to him just like he looked up to other people. If you see the video of him walking around, I think it's Sooners, I want to say it's OSU.
I think so.
I think it's the Sooners. I think he's walking around in the locker room. He's 11 years old, and he's saying, I'm going to play football. This is where I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to do. And you can see from that moment that he was serious about life, and people supported him. So I wish media has just shown a light in this that wasn't always negative, especially when it's already bad. We already lost someone who meant a lot to someone and a lot of people. And for you to talk about this career, his downfalls as an athlete, he's much more than an athlete. He's a person. He's a man. He's someone that needs to be, highly decorated. And I don't know why they do us like that, but we got to start standing up and just talking shit back.
No, that's what I wanted to give
That's
him
what
a
happened
shout
on
out.
Twitter. He erased the tweet. They got bad for the dude.
I mean,
they got real bad for him.
People get so comfortable these days. They know, of all things, how it's gonna look. I don't care how high up you are, how much you think you got, your foot in the game, and you can say what you want. There's certain things you don't take it there with. And for you to, instead of saying rest in peace, long live, or you had to add in his struggle. Like, what is his struggles in football? He can't run a 40 no more. Like, seriously, he can't do any. He passed away. So his field struggles should have nothing to do with saying rest in peace and letting his family grieve. Like, it was really distasteful what he said.
He's actually someone that been in the community a lot. Like, they start showing his highlights, videos that people had of him, and he was always working with kids, or he was always out in the community, or just always laughing and full of light.
No, and that's the thing I've seen. So many football players put up videos of him just being
life of the party,
joyful, and that's just a tough person to lose. You could tell people from Najee Harris, who plays running back to Steelers, to Joe Burrow, also played with him. And he was like, it's a tough loss. I have no words. Like, he affected different generations, different races, different aspects, different people. And for you to get on global broadcasts and say anything about his struggles instead of just saying rest in peace was just not right.
Backhanded, and we ain't standing for it. So give respect to black men and women that are in media that lose their lives or have some sort of shortcoming, shine light on them. Because from the beginning, we already had things against us, and we always had to fight for our names and our rights and our face cards. So if you ever hear someone talking down someone who is not here no longer and their name needs to be lifted high, then you support them and you back them, because that's what we got to do. To get forward, we got to remember where we come from, and people who's not here no more who want to fight the good fight with us, they want us to fight for them. So rest in peace to Haskins, man. Long live you, and I hope that your family gets some type of, if not some type of peace, understanding, because you left a mark on this world and a legacy at a young age, and that means the world. So,
that means the most, especially at a young age.